should be going live over there any second now. We'll get into that here in a bit. I want to make sure everyone's here, so we'll get into that here in a little bit. Of course, the chat box in the studio is broken, so see if we can fix that real quick. I don't know why the chat box on this side is always... Okay, well, it's broken in the studio, but on screen seems to be fine. So, hello, Mike. How is it going? Nope, it's not broken on stream, which is the important part. It's just the back-end studio that's broken. So, at least it works where it matters. Let me see. Let me show y'all what it's showing me. If you want to go check the Discord. Yo, Jess, what's up? Appreciate it. Good to be back. Couldn't tell you, but you know what? We tested it and it works, and that's what matters. So appreciate that. But yeah, everything seems to be working. Unfortunately, there's no way for the red side to Team Red to use the sound alerts. So you will get some strange noises coming from Team Purple. Yep, 2 this week. What's up, Slash? We're gonna give it a few more minutes, let some folks show up before we really start diving into everything. So far, haven't done anything, just booted up the game, tested some stuff, make sure everything was working good. Everybody should be able to talk across the digital divide, so feel free to say hello to your friends on the opposite side. You know, have a fun little conversation. There is going to be a little bit of a delay, though. Team Red, just because the way things work, there is about a 5 to 10 second delay for Team Red, so if Purple Team is talking to Red Team, they're not ignoring you. It just takes a second to get across to the other side. There it is. Strange noises. But anyway, how's everybody doing? Doing well, I hope. Trying to figure out what all these buttons do in my studio now, because it's been a while and there's a whole bunch of new things. Whole bunch of new things. But I do believe I've got it set up to where everything is all in one window for me, so that should also help. Also, he is hanging out with us today. You can barely see him down there at the bottom, taking his little nap. Yo, what's up, Hannah? Ooh, yeah, you gotta be all fancy. You gotta look sharp. See, I point out the cat and Hannah shows up. But, all right, I think we're gonna go ahead and dive into it. Of course, did not do the sleep report this morning because I wanted to make sure that we did it together. That is true, she definitely is. Let's go ahead and grab our dream gift. I got 400 diamonds yesterday. Let's see what we get today. Ew, gross. 3 medium ingredient tickets? I don't even want that. I'm gonna throw that away later. I do not want. I think my inventory bag is actually full since I've held off on making dinner. A lot of milk. And he's not even level 60 yet. It is full. 'Tis very bad. Definitely the worst one so far. So, no, do not auto cook. Actually, hold on. No. We do need to back up. We do need to back up. Because I want to get a skill trigger there. Perfect. So we can burn a little extra. Good luck. I'm so sorry that you got that as a gift. Also, Salamence, 434 per berry. It's not bad. It's 1,200 and... no, 1,302. For every time he brings in berries. Overgrow Avocado Gratin is level 68. I would love to. I would like to. For right now, we're just seeing how things go with just an hour and a half of sleep, and you know, maybe transition to some other things. I've been itching to play some games and have a good time with you guys. You know, it's always fun. But for right now, just seeing how things go with all this. We'll go from there. He appreciate the 25-month sub. Heck yeah. Oh, it shows across all of them. Interesting. I didn't know it would post it to Red Team too. Inventory L to ingredient finder M. Ooh. Maybe. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, you definitely could work with it. Let's throw in these herbs, all 2 of them. Hey, nice, appreciate it. Does it tell me that? No, it does not. It just says subscribe for 25 months. Either way, appreciate it all the same. No extra tasty, so that's not, I don't think that's gonna be enough to put us at Master 20. Maybe. Ooh, that's really nice. Helping speed on a Darkrai. I don't think it's enough for Master 20. I forget what Master 20 is here. Yeah, definitely not. I think it's like 3.2. Is that what it is? Yeah, 3.24. I've got mine kind of built. Let me show y'all how Crustle works for me. Because this is a fairly frequent thing, and you know, now that I'm hyping him up, he's not going to do the thing. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Like, skill triggers all day. Probably an average of 7 or 8 a day, from my experience. Almost. There's, you know, there's still tomorrow. You never know what may happen. I love Crustle, especially on curry weeks. It has been fantastic. Also, skill boost is very nice too, but even without skill boost, it has been fantastic. You know, if you recall, I said on Tuesday that I've been playing extremely casually, so I don't even know, to be honest with you. And also, this guy skill triggers all the time. I think he averages like 4 or 5 a day. So I don't really know. I haven't looked into it at all, so I don't want to lead you astray. I definitely need more milk, so we're gonna have to clear out something from the bag to make space for milk. Get rid of those apples, that's for sure. Oh, your Salamence puts in work too? Charge strength M on Mew. Yeah, I mean, charge strength is a really good option. I mean, given the way that I play, I'm partial to extra tasty odds, but I don't know. I like I said, I haven't looked into it at all, so ingredient draw I've been actually quite pleased with, because even on Rabombi it's been really nice. Obviously I don't have Rabombi seeded, so it's not as good as Crustle, but I do feel like it still triggers fairly frequently. Now, is that enough for all that milk? Almost, but is that enough milk for breakfast tomorrow? That's the real question. I mean, Rabombi is definitely not as good as Crustle, but it has been a lot better than I expected. Hey, exactly enough milk. Perfect. I might put Flareon on the team just to get some real extra pot space. I feel that, yeah. And I've been trying to incorporate berry gatherers into my team a little more. I mean, I know it doesn't look like it with Dragonite on the team, but Dragonite's twofold right now, getting me more oil and also getting me dragon berries, because I happened to roll that this week for one of the random berries. So that's why we got Dragonite. Lizard Man, what's up? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. All right, let's jump into this sleep report. Well, a lot of things happened. Part of the reason I was gone for so long is that I got to a point where I was talking like this, and it was really painful. This was about as loud as I could talk. And now we've got something growing right in here, and trying to figure out what that is. So yeah, that's what's kept me away for a lot longer than I had planned. But you know, we're here, we're back, we're seeing what we can do about it. Dozing type, let's move on. Don't know. We don't know what it is yet. There's definitely something there. I wish I was being intentionally ambiguous. We just don't know what it is. So you can definitely feel it. It's probably about that big. That's what she said. But also, what's up, Boston? How's it going? But you can definitely feel it. The ultrasound doesn't show anything. The CAT scan didn't show anything. So next up is an MRI to see if that will show what it is. I do believe you said something about that. It sounds familiar. Mm-hmm. Yep, I remember the pics. So yeah, next step is MRI. We'll go from there. We'll see what it is, and we'll, you know, we do what we do, and we keep moving forward. A Mimikyu and a random Darkrai. Ooh, 3-star Darkrai too. Yes, please. Darkrai, let's see. I mean, we got the Turtwig that we're looking for, and the Piplup. We do need that as well. I don't need to catch a Mimikyu, but I will gladly take the candies. Yeah, so that was a big part of the reason why I was gone for so long. There were several months that I just couldn't really talk. For some days at all, and a lot of days for couldn't talk for an extended amount of time. Yes, you can. Good music. Well, at least they were playing good music at the office. At the MRI office. Let's see, how do we want to play this? I think both Turtwigs are hungry. And unlikely to get full. So yeah, we do that. Anything but country. Which is fair, that is quite boring. Country is definitely how you make yourself more sad, so that's fair. You know, They might get patients in and out a lot faster if they did. You know, that is actually quite a good measuring stick for when country was good versus when it turned really corny. Neither of them were mega hits. No crit hits. All right, well, you know, let's go buy some more BL skits. Feel like 11's good right now. It's definitely the older stuff for me. The 90s and even some of the 80s country was pretty good. But, you know, it probably helps that I grew up on it because my mom listened to it all the time back then. So maybe it's a bit of nostalgia and just being exposed to it at the right time. We didn't really listen to Dolly. I don't even think I heard Jolene until it's probably well into adulthood by the time I heard it for the first time. Which is like her most popular song. Okay, let's see what happens with this Piplup. Save the premium biscuit for the Piplup because it wasn't hungry. And of course we got a big hit. Might as well have been hungry. I think we're catching 2 Piplups today. What a jerk. I think when I go in for this next MRI, I'm gonna be like, just give me some like deep house music, and then I'll probably pass out while they do it. I fell asleep last time I had an MRI, so maybe I can fall asleep again. Yeah, I could do that too. The problem is you never know who knows what lo-fi actually is. And I don't know what music service they use. Yeah, big fan of house, trance, EDM in general. I don't, not yet. I have a doctor's appointment first and then have to do that to get the referral for the MRI. Then we go from there. So, you know, American healthcare. And I think I'm just gonna feed the Venusaur just 1 biscuit, see if we get a crit cap. If not, it's whatever. We do need to catch one for the Dex. Yeah, so didn't get it, but that's fine. We got the things we're here for. We got the 2 Piplup, got the 2 Turtwig. Maybe one of them will be good, finally. I guess we are gonna send out Darkrai candy because it's super rare. And then Tuesday, I was saying I haven't seen Mew in a while. I saw Mew yesterday and maxed out the friendship. So got another Mew Eureka Seed. That's that 3-star sleep style, baby. Level 15 and Brave. Might not be terrible. AAA, triple mushrooms. Ooh, man, if that was just skill trigger at level 50, that would have been fine. I would have been happy with that. But sadly, no. Exactly. Yep. That's all it needed. Just if that was skill trigger, we would have been fine. Would have been usable at least. You know, I don't know if it would have been the best, but it would have been usable. So we move on. Yo, what's up, Kyler? Level 16 and Brave. Let's see. This one's ABA. And level 50 skill trigger. Better? But yeah. Caught 4 this morning. They all sucked. That seems to be the way it's going this week. Catch a whole bunch of Pokemon and they're all terrible. Ooh, gross. Work is awful. I mean, this is definitely the best one I've caught so far, but we could do better. We can do better. That'll be the one I hold on to until we find a better one. Piplup, though. This doesn't have anything it's competing against in terms of a steel berry gatherer for me, because I still haven't gotten a really good Steelix. So, you know, this just has to be somewhat okay to be better than what I have. Also, yes, Brave 3 in a row. Can we make it 4? Skill trigger him. And see, this is an interesting combination. I don't know how I feel about berry finding or berry specialist with extra helpful. Like, I feel like it's actually pretty good and I kind of like it, but I don't know. Yeah, I haven't really given it much thought, but it does seem on the surface to be really interesting. Practice. It just takes practice and getting used to it. Or destroying your vocal cords. You know, one or the other. I don't know. Or growing a tumor. Who knows? Those are my 3 tips. Grow a tumor, destroy your vocal cords, and practice. But anyway, yeah, this one's all right, but we definitely could do better. We just need berry finding. Berry finding would put it far and above pretty much anything I could get. Brave 4 in a row? No, we finally got something different and it's neutral. Exactly. Skill trigger, skill level up, inventory, ingredient finder, helping speed, and hardy. Yep. Trigger and double speed, decent. Yeah. It does seem to be really hard to find good Pokemon these days. It's kind of sad. Hey, 3 more berries. More berries? Yep. So we get 434 from Salamence and 600 each from Dragonite. And even though Dragonite's level 60, Salamence is still outperforming in terms of total strength from each berry production, because Salamence is getting 1302 and Dragonite's getting 1200. Either way, I'm not complaining. Still very good. Where have all the good mon gone? Alright, we're done. You know, could be a little bit of both. Could be a little bit of both. I do need to find something to use 281 candies on. Ooh, we got a medal? What did we get? What did we get? Oh. Dark type. Ooh, Darkrai. Thank you for the energy pillow, I guess. You know what? I said that very dismissively. Energy pillows are good. I like energy pillows. They're good to have on hand. I just always hope for a skill seed. That's the one. All right, well, let's see what our ingredients look like. We might switch up some stuff. We have enough for 2 meals of avocado gratin. And look, I haven't had Meowscarada on the team since probably Tuesday morning. And look how many potatoes we have. That's what I'm saying, White. That's what I'm saying. Yep, Nomad's back there having him a little nap. That's his favorite spot. So, question is, do I feel comfortable enough to take Dragonite off the team for something else? Well, that's where he was when I first started, but he only stuck around for about 5 minutes. Then he decided he was going somewhere else. Gotta lubricate the cords. I actually am at a point where I need to get, I need to get Palmot back on the team. They've dropped below 100, getting close to 80. I definitely need to swap out, get Palmot back on the team. Have a good night, Kai. We'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by. So let's switch things around. 2 candies. Definitely not enough. Speaking of candies and XP, so we got the news, of course, that we have a new island coming. We predicted on Tuesday that it was going to be an EX island, and I guess technically we were not correct. It is, in fact, Munchlax's Nap Island, which, quite interesting. I'm sure everyone's read it by now, so I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but quick recap. You can send 1 Pokemon to the Nap Island. They get 150 XP for every day they stay on the island, but they don't get the full amount of XP unless they're there for a full week. You can buy the relaxing set for probably 500 diamonds is my guess. And that will give them an extra 450 XP per day, so 600 in total per day with the relaxing set. And yeah, I really like the idea of the napping island, but I know what they're gonna do with the price of the relaxing set, and that's kind of the sour spot for me. But we'll see. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. It'll only be 100 or 200 diamonds. You know, they could surprise me. I don't think they will, but they could. Yeah, it's crazy. And you know, when you go on those hour-long videos and you don't have a single drink of water, because all the daily videos were all one take. The only time I edited anything is if the game crashed or something catastrophic happened, but some of those videos were, by the end of it, I was drinking a gallon of water. I mean, 250 does feel right, but we all know they're gonna do what corporations do. So the fact that it's a week makes me think they'll do 500 diamonds to line up with the good camp set. Yep. Exactly. Same. But Munchlax's Nap Island, going to be an interesting new feature. I am definitely going to be using it for a lot of these Pokemon that I have that I need to level up and just don't have the candy for, like my Blastoise, like my Rabombi, some of the Pokemon on my Prime XP team that I don't have the candies for. I would love to get him to 60, but don't have the candies for that. Definitely need to level this guy up some more, but obviously no candies. I agree, it's not as good as a good camp ticket, but I would not put it past them to make it 500. Definitely got plenty of candies for this guy to get to 60, but I just have no need to get him to 60. We're not really using apples anymore, and he already brings in plenty without being 60. So, not gonna do that one. This one, strong contender if I need just herbs, which we do need sometimes. I might do this one on the island, who knows? And then definitely this guy probably needs to go to the island, except for I have a ton of candies. But, you know, I wish I knew. I wish I knew. But, you know, here we are. Anyway, we got plenty that we could send to the island, and I definitely plan to take full advantage of it. And probably the first thing I'm going to do is throw that Rabombi in there, because that will solve my honey problem that I have where I keep having to switch out between Venusaur and Rabombi. So, yeah. Having to switch between Venusaur and Rabombi is exactly why Venusaur's current energy level is as low as it is. Because last week I had to swap him off the team just so he didn't get XP, and he was at like 40%. So yeah. All right, Blaze, enjoy the walk. If I don't see you, have fun, and thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time. He's gonna send Shuckle first. That would be funny. But yeah. So, Munchlax Nap Island, gonna be quite interesting. Definitely looking forward to that as a new feature. I don't think they said when it's coming, did they? I don't remember reading it, but I did kind of skim through the first part and really just read the details. They did, actually, July 19th, so this week, coming up. Yes. So, gonna be here soon. Definitely gonna look forward to that. Definitely gonna take advantage of it. I don't know how often I will be getting the relaxing set, but I do think that I might be done buying bundles. I'm at a point now where I'm getting enough sleep points and not really using them on a lot to where I can buy biscuits with sleep points and not really have to buy them with bundles. Plus, a lot of the bundles lately have not been super impressive. So, yeah, I think that's where we're at. Where I'm just gonna spend my diamonds on the relaxing set rather than the bundles. Seems a better investment of diamonds. But looking forward to it. A couple days left. Let's see how many community reports we've got. Just 7 sounds about right. Let's see, we got two on here that are in the chat. Hannah and Waite. Appreciate it. Thanks for the candies. Thanks for being my friend. And yeah, there is not much else for us to do at the moment. We've kind of got everything. We are good and caught up. The only thing I need to do to continue catching up is I need to go and rate some of these old Pokemon. Because, as I said the other day, I've been playing super casually, and there's a lot of stuff that I have not even put in the box, let alone rated. We can get rid of all but one of these. I think that one was the better one, right? I'm gonna have to go check those Piplup real quick. Actually, I'm gonna check that one too. I don't remember. We can definitely get rid of those. Get 20 more Turtwig candies. Sup, dude sweat? Yo. Let's see what we got. Yeah. And probably the better one out of the two. None of them are really great. What's up, Denzel? How's it going? Yeah, none of them are really great. I'm just gonna keep catching more Piplup. I'm not even gonna bother because I'm not gonna level any of them up. Not even gonna bother. Okay, well, we're gonna have to do something that's gonna look a little weird real quick. Wrong thing. There we go. All right, so I guess let's start at the oldest one I didn't rate. Which looks like the Spiel, the Eevees. You know what? I'll save the Eevees for another time because that's a production comparison. I don't want to rate them right now. The Spiel I don't really care about. We could do that another time. I did see the news. We actually just got done talking about it a couple minutes ago. Long story short, excited about it. Probably not going to buy any more bundles, but I will definitely be taking full advantage of it. But yeah, let's see. Who do I want to rate first? And same with Rufflet. I need to do a production comparison with all my Rufflets. So we will do that another time. Let's see. Did I put that Noibat in my box? I have actually started sorting by types now. Martin came back. Welcome back, Martin. Where is the flying type? Nope, it's dragon type. I did put it in my box. Of course I did. I rated it. Why am I even rating it now? We don't need to do that. That's a production comparison for later. I don't know if I will be going for Master 20. I don't really have anything outside of Amber Canyon to try to get Master 20 on, and then Expert Mode. Those are the only two islands I have left for Master 20. I will possibly go to Expert Mode just to get some more area bonus on it, because I think it's at like 55 or 60%, so still got a ways to go on that. Yeah, I highly doubt I will hit Master 20, but I will definitely go there for the increased Research XP and Dream Shards. We can figure out if you're good real quick. That's right, helping bonus. Load all. There it is, Noivern. Are you actually any good is the question. Helping bonus, berry finding, skill trigger. Yep, that'd be M. Inventory up L. And helping speed M. With in mild nature. Ingredient finding up. That's terrible. We don't want ingredient up. Yeah, I highly doubt I can. Let's see. Is this going to be any good? Possibly. Possibly not. Who knows? Doubt it. Which is not a bad problem to have. You know, here I am rating its expected skill count, and we should be doing total strength. What am I doing? One-star Mew. It could be. It could not be, because we also have these other two. Granted, neither of them have helping bonus, but they are also quite good. They don't have the nature working against them. This one doesn't have berry finding, though. So I don't know how this one scored as highly as it did when I rated it the first time without berry finding. Ooh, golden grams. I haven't had those in years. I'm pretty sure you do, but the fact that I rated this one when I caught it back in April and it was 95 makes me want to hold on to it and just do a production comparison just in case. It is quite good. It is quite good. I don't know, maybe I did. But I named it T for total strength. That's so I would assume that's what I rated it by. Total strength is 95, which is really funny that this one's only 87 so far. You are here. You showed up, unlike you, unlike in the randomizer run. You definitely didn't show up for those. Still only 87. Interesting. I thought it would have gone up a little bit. You did quite a lot. Quite a lot. I thought it would have gone up. But I think that's far enough along we can call that 87. Because otherwise it's going to take forever to finish. So we'll go ahead and call that 87. No. I don't have Twitter. Oh, okay, so it's my fault now. Okay, I see how it is. I see. Yep, T87. And then that's gonna be HFS. That's J. Yes, I did. The skill level, no. The max main skill, no, I did not. The sub skills, yes. See if that actually changes anything. In my experience, it didn't before, but maybe it does now. Maybe they actually fixed that. J? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Oh, this thing is moving so slow. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be any better. I don't think the level of the main skill is taken into account for these ratings. The one thing we do have to keep in mind with this guy is that if we put him on a team with 4 other helping bonus Pokemon, they feed into each other, and I forget what the actual increase in speed is when all 5 of them have helping bonus, because you would think it's just purely additive, but it is multiplicative, I believe. So I think it ends up being like 30% or something like that. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've looked at the math on it. Yeah, this is actually worse with the higher main skill. How did it get to 74 instead? It's very complicated. Very complicated, because it's like, what is it? 1.05 times 1.05 times 1.05. 2 more times on top of that. I think that's how you calculate that. Let me see. Yeah, if that's how you calculate it, it is a 27.6% increase instead of just straight 25%. If that's how you calculate it. But, you know, devs also put more complicated math in their games, so it also could just not be that straightforward. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know why this is worse this time around by making the skill level maximum. I don't know how that made it worse. That's really odd. Really odd, Raynon. I don't get it. Make it make sense. All right, well, you know what? We're gonna call it for what it is. We're gonna put it in the box, and we will compare them another time. I would like to get through a couple of Pokemon today. Also, I forgot to set the ingredients, so that would also change things a little bit. But not terribly. And we'll get it right whenever we do the comparison. Save it. Cool. Refresh. Next up, this Torchic, which actually might end up being kind of decent. Just maybe. Skill trigger, you know, charge energy on a berry Pokemon is pretty good. Which is weird. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why? Like, without the max skill level, why would 50 and 60 be higher? That's super weird. Anyway, back to Blaziken. We got berry finding, which is exactly what we want, so I have a feeling this is going to be pretty good no matter what. Skill trigger M, helping speed M, because unlikely to get helping speed on the first seed. Inventory S, don't plan to level that up. Probably won't level up skill level up S either. With main skill chance of gentle, maybe that's gonna be good. We're gonna go with berry strength because that's what we care about with this guy, Mr. Berry Finder. Let's see. Had a feeling it was gonna be pretty good. Yo, what's up, Mythical? I'm doing all right. How are you? Doing all right. Yep, had a feeling this was going to be pretty good. Let's see, at level 50. Strongest is 28,600, and this one's only 23,000. But it's about the odds. You know, what is the probability of getting something better at level 50? Only 0.5%. So very unlikely to get something better. Not impossible, but very unlikely. So I think this is good enough that we could invest in it, and we could call the hunt over. It's not as much helping speed as I would like. Would have been good with a speed of help nature. Adamant would have been fantastic. But you know, you gotta take what you can get. Definitely good enough. So we can go ahead and call that one B96 with BFS. Yep, agreed. Good enough. And then we can go ahead and save it. Let's see, level 15. I keep doing that. Level 15. Also forgot to set the ingredients again, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, it's still going to be the same results on this guy. Oh, now you're just showing off. But also impressive. Show off. This Eevee, probably not going to be great. I have a feeling, because, you know, it's a shiny. Eevee, you're further down. There you are. Yeah, this Eevee isn't good until later. Way later. We got ABB. Research XP bonus. That's nice. Ingredient finder M. Meh. Inventory up. We're going to go ahead and say that I would make that L. Skill trigger, and calm. Exactly. Yep. Very rare combo. Then we've got calm. Boop. I have a feeling this is still gonna end up being fairly decent, like maybe a 70 something, just because of the last few levels. But we'll see. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. Hi, Nomad. Oh, you almost fell. You made it. Good job. Wake up from your nap? Well, did you have a good nap? Yeah? Yikes. So yeah, this is not as good as I thought it was gonna be when I picked the number, but yeah. They will do that. Let's see, at level 80, which is when it's at its best, it's still only 4.9 out of 5.8. Yikes. Yeah, so not a great shiny. Not a great shiny. But, you know, what can you expect from shinies? They're never that good. And that's close enough. We can call that 57. Oh, let's make sure we save that. Let's see. Reset these to where they're supposed to be. Oh yeah, it's just that one. It is shiny though. There it is. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got one on the team right now. What else am I missing? The level 14. Yeah, we got one on the team right now that's quite good. This guy right here. Very good. Keeps up all of my avocados. I never want for avocados anymore, especially now that I got it at level 60, and helps quite a bit, quite substantially with potatoes and oil too. So, very good shiny. And this was one of the first shinies I ever caught that I invested in quite a bit. From way in the early days, back in December of 2023. Been with me a long time. Let's see, let's get a couple more ratings in. We are up to Drampaw now, which I don't think either of my Drampaws were good. Yeah, no, I don't even think we're gonna rate this one. It's ABC. I don't think we care for ABC Drampaw at all. Nomad, you gotta chill out, buddy. Yo, Calendar Master, what's up? Appreciate it. Good to be back. I don't think we want this one. I don't think we want to keep this one. We have 2 Drampaw. And actually, I think both of them were bad. No, this one was kind of okay. The ABA was kind of all right. At level 70... Yeah. This one was actually pretty good. 2 of 50? I've definitely invested in more than 2 of 50. And some of those were really bad ideas. Like my shiny Butterfree. Bad idea to invest in that, but it was early on. I didn't know what I was doing. I was a kid then. I do miss making them. I do. Unfortunately, just don't have the time anymore. I sure hope so, because I was pretty dumb back then. I was very much not wise. So hopefully, yes. Let's go ahead and rate this Drampaw. I think this is definitely the one for me out of those 2, because the other one, ABC on an ingredient finder is just, ugh. Don't like it at all. Too much variability. Drampaw, where are you? There you are. We got ABA, which I think might be quite good when combined with our Trapinch that's also ABA. I think those 2 together could really do some work because they'll cover 3 ingredients with 2 Pokemon. So, could be quite good. We'll see. Inventory up L, M, helping speed M. I will definitely seed that. Ingredient M and S with quiet nature. The sad part is this definitely has to be to at least 70 before it's going to be very good. I fear, but you know, we got Munchlax's Nap Island coming, so perhaps. Although XP gains down, pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. Let's do... I genuinely don't know what the best option for this is, for an ABA. Let's try meal coverage. Let's see. Let's go to... What meal are we working on? That's not what we're making. They did say that natures would affect the amount of XP you got, so XP up and XP down from your nature will affect it, but sub-skills do not. So, that's fun. Currently we're making this, and it is level 68. But what I really think it will do well for is going to be this Bulldoze. I think between it and Trapinch, we could do really well on Bulldoze. That is a lot of avocados and a lot of herbs. That's really going to be the one that's going to hurt. I think we might be able to cover avocados and soybeans quite easily with the 2 of them. And then I do have a... I don't know if I want to work on that Dragonair that's herbs and corn. That might be a really bad idea. I don't know. But I do think those 2 could work together quite well. But that's what we're looking for, is the Bulldoze Guac. So let's see how well we can cover that meal. I wish you could pick the meal you wanted from this screen. That would be fantastic. because you don't always want to rate on your current cooking schedule. You sometimes you want to pick a different meal, you know? Sometimes you want something different. And I don't think this is actually going to tell us what we want. You know, I do not. I think ingredient strength might be better. We'll see. I really don't know. It's hard with the split ingredients to know which one's the right way to go. $75 is not bad though. But I do feel like it's significantly better. We're gonna go ahead and put this in the box because I wanna check something. We're gonna switch this to helping speed S for right now. Do 23. Yes, put that in the box. And we are gonna go to production comparison. We're gonna remove these for now. Let's get Drampa. Let's see what you actually bring in, because that's what I want to know. Level 70. Make that helping speed M. Tasty chance on an ingredient finder is really nice. 97 soybeans and 32 avocados, which is good, but that's not what we want necessarily. But let's see. We do need to get you. It's not the one, is it? Have I not added this? Definitely not the one. I thought I had a really good trap hitch. Was it something else I was thinking of that was going to be a good combo? It's you. Yeah, it's you. Oh, I haven't rated you yet. That's why. Okay. So you're not in my box yet. That is the issue. Suddenly, it's all making more sense. Where is Flygon? Why am I dumb? I just want to know why I'm so dumb. You know? I just want to know. Level 70. ABA. I'm happy to be here. I've looked forward to this for a very long time. Because I just could not find Flygon. I was looking everywhere and I couldn't see it. Inventory up M and L with a mild nature. That's good. That's good for us. Okay. See, yeah, we don't get enough herbs. But that should be. Is that enough? It's not going to show me here, is it? Nope. But is that enough to make what we're trying to make? We need 90 herbs. So no, we're definitely not. We're only going to get enough herbs for one. We need 84. Yeah, 84 avocados, which that's enough. And then we need 66 soybeans. I good or bad? Which that is 90 avocados and 97 soybeans. So yeah, we're definitely getting enough. We're getting enough avocado and soybeans from these two. And then if we add, let's see, we need herb and corn. Do we have something that brings both? That's too much corn, I fear. That's the only thing we have that brings both. Yikes, that's a crazy sub-skill spread. Oh yeah? Definitely not enough herb. I don't think it's gonna be enough. I think we still end up having to use 4 Pokemon for this meal. 75 corn. Yeah, it's not enough. We still end up having to use 4. Well, you and me both. You and me both, Ash. Hopefully we can figure out what this is pretty soon, because I'm ready to be done with it. I am ready to be done with it. There we go. That's the one I was looking for. Okay, so 75 if we rate it with meal coverage. If we rate it with ingredient strength, I don't know which is technically more accurate. Yeah, this has been going on, like I stopped making videos early October, and this has been going on, I think it was like mid-December when it got to the worst. So it's been a while. And then it was just a couple months ago that I noticed this thing. So who knows how long that's actually been there before I noticed it. So fun stuff. Pay attention to your bodies. You never know what's going on. 92, I mean, yeah, the ingredient strength is a higher rating, but hey, yep, we're almost there. What is it? A couple days left? Today's the 16th, so we got, what, 4 days left? 4 days for the game's 3-year anniversary, and let's see, 12 days for my 3-year anniversary with the game, because I started on the 28th. Doing all right. You know, we just moving forward one step at a time. It's all we can do. Can't worry about the past. Got to keep on moving forward. You know, how's it go? Life will beat you down, and it'll beat you down and keep you down if you let it. Something like that. But the key thing is if you let it. I don't know what to rate this Drampaw. I don't know if we call that 75 or 92, or if we pick something right in the middle and we just call it 85. I mean, it does what I want it to do. You know? For the most part. What's up, bros? I have missed making the daily videos every single day. I would much rather be making the daily videos than working a regular 9 to 5. But, you know, it just, content creation doesn't pay the bills, and bills got to get paid. So, it is what it is. And that's good. That's all you can do, calendar. Just keep moving forward. You're doing okay. I really don't know what to rate this. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna call it 75. Because really, let's be honest, it only works in a certain scenario where I'm making that specific dish. So I think I'm just going to call it 75. High 75. Yep. All right, we've already put it in the box, so that's good. Who's up next? We're gonna get rid of this Tyrant. Or Drampaw, I mean. I was looking at Tyrant. I appreciate it. Not as good as you, though. Look at you over there being all gorgeous. I wish I could be so majestic. This Tyrant is pretty good, actually, quite good. Got berry finding and speed with ingredient finding down nature. It's pretty decent. We talked about it earlier in the stream. Long story short, looking forward to it. We'll definitely take advantage of it. Probably going to put Rabombi in there first, and most likely will not be buying very many more bundles because I will probably be spending my diamonds on the relaxing set because it seems to be a better value for where I'm at in the game currently. Yo, what's up, Waka? How's it going? We are living the dream, my friend. Let's see, Tyrant, where are you? Gonna be down here. There you go, my guy. ABC. Not the most optimal ingredient spread we could have had for him, but not terrible. Second best, so I'll take that. We got berry finding, helping speed, ingredient finder, inventory, and skill trigger. I would like to get skill trigger M if we can, just because it's nice to burn off extra ingredients, especially because I'm constantly selling ingredients now. It's like once you hit level 60, you're just always selling extra ingredients because you have too many. Next ingredient bag expansion needs to go up to 1,000 because 800 ain't enough. Somehow 800 is not enough. Nature, that's what I forgot. I knew I was forgetting something. Impish. We're gonna go berry strength. Boom. Honestly, I don't think it ever will be enough. Not surprising. I mean, this rating is a slight bit surprising. I thought it would have been like 96, but 99. Nope, nothing is level 70 yet. My highest level Pokemon is Gardevoir at 65, but that is no longer gaining levels because I have a much better Pawmot. Much better than my Gardevoir ever was. Nope, I will not be investing in the Gardevoir anymore. The only time I'll be using that Gardevoir and getting XP on it is for when I am on an island where we get psychic berries, and even then, maybe not. Probably only on EX islands with psychic berries, to be honest with you, because I tried using Gardevoir on Lapis, what was it, last week that I was there? Maybe the week before? And even being on Lapis, it vastly underperformed compared to my Pawmot with helping bonus, and Gardevoir has no helping bonus. So not only was Pawmot getting more skill triggers than Gardevoir, it was also boosting every other member of the team while we were there. So, and Gardevoir was slacking so hard, and I know y'all remember from the daily videos me complaining about Gardevoir slacking. Like, it would just have weeks where it would just be terrible. I have not had a bad week yet with Pawmot. So if I invest in a Gardevoir, it will probably be a new one. I don't know if we'll get it this year, like before the end of the calendar year, but I do think that we will get one eventually. Well, I don't think, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how they could continue the game without giving us a new island, but we will get one. Whether it's before December 31st, who knows? But I definitely think it's going to be Cyan Beach EX is up next. I mean, to the shock of nobody, 98 there, that's pretty good. And no helping bonus, unfortunately, but that's the reason why we invested in the other Tyrant first, because it did have helping bonus. But yes, my Gardevoir was very mid. Very mid. But we invested in this one first because, you know, also 98, also a helping bonus. So, yeah, by the end of it all, this one will probably be better and outperform this one. But with the limited candies I had and the fact that I had rock-type berries for an EX island, I just went ahead and got that helping bonus to try to counterbalance the penalty for the Pokemon on my team that were not the favored berries that week. So, yes, both pretty good. Happy with both. Happy that I got 2 really good ones for my favorite fossil Pokemon. So, can't complain. Only thing that make it better would be a shiny one. But one day, we'll get there one day. Pumpkaboo is pretty terrible, I believe. Yep, I've still played every day. I haven't missed a single day. I think the only time I ever missed, and the only thing I really missed was sleep, was on the trip to Japan, on the flight there and back. I wasn't able to do the sleep, so didn't get that, but I still played, still made meals and all that. I haven't decided yet how I'm gonna fill it. Stay tuned. But yeah, this one, not AAA pumpkin, but sadly the best one I've gotten. I will hold on to it, but probably won't do anything with it. Probably won't do anything because it's ABA. But at least I have pumpkins of some variety if I need them. Even though it won't be a lot. But yeah, that's where we're at. I think that might be where I wrap it up for today because my vocal cords are starting to, I was gonna say they're starting to sing, but they're not. They're starting to yell at me. Oh yeah. You know, maybe one day we'll get back there. I would love to get back to where I could make daily videos. Or at the very least, you know, Monday through Friday videos. That would be fantastic, but we like I said, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I have been drinking water this whole time, and sadly, it's only just buying me a few minutes at a time, and it's getting worse. So, before I really mess up and push it too far, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up so that I am not at work tomorrow where I also have to talk all day. Hey, thanks for coming in. Can I help you? I would love to go back to Japan. Yes, I would love to. We pulled it up the other day. I forget exactly how many. I definitely want to go back to Japan, though. That would be fantastic. I just might have to. I think I have 48. Or no, is it 53? Hold on. Yeah, 53. 53 shinies, because it says right up here at the top. 53 hits. I didn't even have to count them like I did the other day. What a fool I was. But yeah, I will just run through real quick the shinies we got. If you want a little more in-depth into the shinies, we did go into that in the last stream, so you can check that out if you want to get a little more info about them. Yes, I know, because I don't want to leave you guys. I miss it. It's too much fun. But I am going to have to wrap it up. Thank you so much to everybody for coming by, hanging out with me. These streams are going to be roughly hour and a half moving forward for now until we figure out what's going on and see if we can push it a little longer. But thank you for keeping me company. It's fun as always. I will see you guys next time. Y'all have a good evening, day, night, whatever it may be, wherever you are. And until next time, later, dudes.